fantastic, you know? So, just like hearing him be like, faith is the key. And, you know, there will be influencers who will rise up in this generation. I'm like, me. I was like, why am I hated? Why do I not fit in? Why am I envied? Why am I this? Why do I have problems? And it's not because, I'm all that, and because I think I'm all that. No, it's because God made me all that. That's why my name has such meaning. Faith, Oshana, like, I truly believe my name means hope in a storm, a hope in a deep abyss of just everything. And that's why my name, you were in the worst depth of your pain, the deepest point you can go.
One of my darkest
and yet
places
you
in
found
life.
faith.
Yes.
In the storm, in the water and everything. That's what my name means. That I'm supposed to help people see that it can get absolutely atrocious, but there's still faith. You know? So that's why I'm like, bro, my whole name, my whole life, everything. That's why I've been trying to kill myself. That's why all of this and all this, because there's a huge purpose. Mm-hmm. And then today, just hearing faith is the key, and just that influencers and the woman's home and everything I want is in that woman's home, and then, you know, I think I'm going to be the first one there, and it's all just going to fall into place, and then, yeah, it just all made sense to me, and I was like, okay, cool, I belong here, you know, it all makes sense. I told God, I was like, talk to me clearly, and he goes, today's thing, faith, and I'm like, oh yeah, there you go, me, knew it, talking to me directly. As soon as he said faith is not emotion, faith is not talking, faith is action, I was like, yeah, I told God, tell me, you know, to not lean on my own understanding and to be about it. And that's exactly what he told me in his own words, but exactly what I asked to hear, he gave to me.
He confirmed it.
Yeah,
right?
And I was like, sick.
I love what you said.
Because it says I'm not going to hear from somebody, I'm going to hear directly. And right then and there it was. And it was so funny because Pastor Ryan was like, every time you've came around, it's always been about faith. And I'm like, yeah, because every time I come back, I ask God, talk to me directly. And each time he does, it's always about faith, always about, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, it's directly towards me. It's always for me.
I like what you said about, you know, like, what is it that you want in life, and how you saw that today when he shared the picture.
Yeah, like, I was just like, everything I've always wanted, the horses, the land, my own garden, my own everything, to do nails and hairs and make clothes and do everything. I can do that with broken women. These women are going to come in wanting to feel pretty, wanting to build their lives, wanting to get back on their feet. And what better way? You make them feel pretty. You cook for them. You feed. That's why I learned so many tactics. I learned facials. I learned hair. I learned nails. I learned everything like that. On top of that, I learned to cook. I learned to be frugal. I learned to work with people. I learned to communicate. These women will have kids, and most likely some of these people will have issues mentally. That's why I had to go through them myself. Because bipolar women are insane. Now, if I could deal with myself in the most insane degree, I can deal with women like they're nothing. So it won't affect me. And then now,
the Lord has prepared
he was just like,
this.
When she told me yesterday how I've been going through this long process, and I've been wanting to quit, but it's been so long. It's been 5 years that me and back and forth this Isaiah, and he's my hardest challenge yet, and I still love. So I know just how I was your challenge, Isaiah was mine. And I realized this boy has tested every ounce of me, and I still loved him. I still love him. And so I'm like, if I can do that, loving people out here will be easy. Because this person has broken my heart multiple times, hurt me beyond anyone, and I still love. So I'm like, hey, whatever these women do to me, easy. And then most likely a few of them will come in with kids with needs. And then there I am, you know? All that stuff. So I was just like, wow, I was supposed to, like, after seeing all of this and the lesson today and saying that faith is the key, I was just like, yeah, this is all my calling. This is all my purpose. Like, it all just made sense.
Place.
Yeah, I know that it's not the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just a chunk of it. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is I'm supposed to input in that, flourish it a little bit, move. Because I'm never meant to stay in one place. And I discovered that's going to be a part of it, but I'm never meant to stay.
You were never meant to be confined into behind the four walls of a church.
Mm-hmm.
You are
That's why I always hated being caged in. That's why every time you try to put me in a box, I was like, I hate this.
Everything has purpose. You know,
yeah, and now I'm realizing everything's just making sense.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. So glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing, Mama.
I got half of each little donut.